Okay, that was Anthony J. Hilder's Millennium 2000, The Illuminati, 1993 broadcast. Anthony J. Hilder is a talk show host, an author, and a filmmaker. We're going to have him on in about an hour and 20 minutes. I got something else to play for you here. It's called Illuminati. It's from July 27th, 2006, a little bit more recent. So we'll have some new information. I'm real excited to talk to Anthony J. Hilder on air with y'all and get to ask him some questions. I'd like to talk to him about this guy Terry Cook, who is in the film we just listened to. Also Jordan Maxwell, the granddaddy of conspiracy theories and research, was in the film as well. Seeing those guys together, listening to what they have to say is very enlightening. I'd particularly like to ask some questions about some of the comments made, especially at the end there, by Terry Cook. As y'all know, I have some I differ in my opinion about the New Age movement and Christianity, and there's some confusing kind of gray area that I'd like to try and make clear with Anthony J. Hilder about the Illuminati, the Rosicrucians, which you mentioned, the Knights Templar, the Masonics, and clarify where exactly he thinks these people are coming from. Also talk to him about shamanism and spirituality, because I think this is where I'm having some confusion about where these guys are coming from. And evidently, if someone is Christian and believes that they need to be saved by Jesus, then any of the other access to enlightenment is placed into the occult category. And there's always been this blurring between Satanism and witchcraft and Druid cultures and shamanic traditions and all these different cultures, which were basically wiped out by this world empire. And so I'd like to kind of point out, see where we're coming from, point out that these forces of control are blocking our access to those forms of finding the truth. You see, some of the things that were said were like that man had to go, that man is not divine. And it's implied that the only way to divinity is through Jesus. This is what Terry Cook seemed to be focusing on. Anyways, I think that some of these groups, like the Illuminati, the Knights Templar, the Rosicrucians, the Masons, if you look up the Rosicrucian website and read what they have to say, it sounds really good. Sounds really good on the front. But I think what happens is the lower aspects of humanity, the greed, is the most ambitious driving force in the physical world. The want to control everything and own everything, which goes against the spiritual idea that there's more value in letting go of things. That it is our need for things and our desire to own things that distorts us. Greed. So, yeah, I'd like to talk about those sorts of things with him, see where he's coming from. I believe that there was a secret that was discovered and guarded by these Knights Templar and the Rosicrucians and the Prior de Sion and the Masonics. And I think that the answer is my theory, is that they were infiltrated by those who would want to cover the truth from everyone. I think they were trying to protect it at first from those who would destroy the truth, you know. It seems that the elite, though, remain with secrets that they don't want us to know. I think the secret that they don't want us to know that they discovered has to do with the life of Jesus. Now, when I say Jesus, I think of a different type of Jesus than the rest of you. I have a different understanding of the life of Jesus, because I allow myself to look at different perspectives that were tossed out by those who would control people. Anyways, I hope to get into that with him. In the meantime, yeah, he said closer to midnight. So, in the meantime, we're going to get more into the Illuminati. This is something that I have been kind of not clear about. You know, where in fact did guarding the secret from those who would keep it from humanity from being destroyed, and then one day revealing it to humanity, turn into using that secret to control humanity by keeping it from them? When did these groups or organizations become infiltrated, or were they always in league with the other elite, the Vatican, the British royal family? What is this all about? Anyways, this is the Illuminati. More Anthony J. Hilder. (1934) Adolf Hitler begins the New World Order. This is Tangent Talk.
George Bush is picking up where Adolf Hitler left off.
What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea, a new world order.
Alright, so that was Illuminati by Anthony J. Hilder. This is Tangent Talk on Revolution Broadcasting. I've been having a very interesting conversation here about religion and truth and what it means. Let's see if I can get Anthony. Anthony J. Hilder.
Ready when you are.
Anthony J. Hilder. We're live on Revolution Broadcasting. Everyone, this is Anthony J. Hilder, as I promised, author and filmmaker. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing?
Phenomenal. Were it not for the fact that the country is going down the chutes, were it not for the fact that we're going to hit $10 a gallon gas, were it not for the fact that this is all by design, it's a disaster.